Yeah. What's poppin', gang? So we got this this Vonoff1700 snitching on himself like he always do. Well, duh, he's a crash out. That's what we expect from him. I don't know about y'all, that's what I expect anyway. And yes, we doing 2 videos in one day. Yes, this one will be dropped tomorrow, more than likely. But y'all get the idea. So, cue the intro. So, we don't like to waste too much time, so we're gonna jump right into this video, man. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all ain't noticed, y'all should have noticed, I'm back. Ha! Yeah, I am. I'm back. And I ain't going nowhere this time. It's over with. I don't do everything by myself. So, that's a game changer right there for you.
Surveillance video from several different angles captures Benoit's brazen killers getting out of their black Dodge Durango and opening fire.
Look, for we is the ops for. I don't get no. We is killing they ass.
Although we've heard many rappers talk about the streets before, this new guy in the block took self-snitching to a whole new level. His name is Vonoff1700, and he's boasted about stupid stuff in interviews that was caught on tape, and even released a new song about the recent killing that shook the world of rap music. In today's video, we will take a look at his claims. Stay tuned and watch this video until the end to find out more. 3 shooters pulled up and began firing rounds in the middle of the day in August 2023, while a man by the name of Anton Benoit was pumping petrol. Although no one was ever charged with the shooting, some rap fans
I don't know about y'all, but calling it petrol is crazy to me. I'm not even gonna lie, calling it petrol work. Not petrol work. Petrol is crazy work to me. Gas, nigga. Oh, you either old or you from London. Saying petrol.
Believe they have pieced together the entire incident. Vonoff1700 is one of the guys they think pulled the trigger on Benoit. He was hit by the bullets, then the shooters struck him with their car as they fled the scene. He was rushed to the hospital immediately after the incident. However, by the time he arrived, it was too late. He'd already succumbed to his injuries and passed away. So, why would Von do something like this that could potentially jeopardize his career? Well, he had been rapping for quite a few years, but he really took off in 2023 after releasing the song Pop Out. He then released more hot tracks like Ops on Deck and Free Brick Freestyle. Not only that, Von was receiving major industry cosigns from artists like Pushu Easty, Rod Wave, and Sexy Red.
Whoa, what did he just call that man? Pushu Easty?
Industry cosigns from artists like Pushu Easty.
Pushu Easty. Oh my goodness. That man.
Rod Wave and Sexy Red. Then Von appeared on the No Jumper podcast, and that's exactly where the problems began.
You got ops like you got like.
There's a lot of people I hate, yeah.
And you want them.
Some percentage of them, yeah.
So
I'm not gonna make it happen, but you know, if it did happen, sure.
I'm gonna say, I don't rap. I do a lot of other shit too. Like when money get involved with stuff like that.
You're telling me you're an assassin?
No, I'm not telling you nothing.
During the interview, the host, Adam, 22, asked Vonoff1700 many questions, some of which drew controversial answers from him. He asked him about Chicago street dudes like Tay Savage and FYBJ Maines, who were looking to create and...
Let's take off. Am I tripping? Is that not takeoff right there? Wait. Damn, see, he throwing me off. That's Offset. He throwing me off. See, nah, man.
And maintain.
I'm gonna need him to get this together. We ain't gonna do no more of your videos if you ain't getting your facts right, bro. You got me messing up, bro. Like, what do the Migos got to do with anything? They're from Atlanta.
Peace through their songs rather than releasing diss tracks about ops. And guess what Von's answer was? As expected, it was extremely condescending. He said that he wouldn't let go of any of those street beefs and would pretend to push peace so that he could...
You would like to join the pushing peace movement?
I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna join the peace movement and we gonna
Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about, yeah.
That's what I was
worried about.
I'm supporting it though.
I mean,
on social media, I'll be saying like, yeah, I'm supporting the peace, and when they pop up, I'll be like, damn, that's sad. We supposed to be promoting the beef.
Do you ever?
Vonoff1700 stated that although he respected what Jay Maine and Tay Savage were doing, he could never let it go because supposedly he'd lost family in these disputes earlier. If his statements so far weren't disturbing and unacceptable, what he said next was even more outrageous. Vonoff1700 began claiming that he and his group were actually ops and that everyone should be looking at them if one of his ops turned up.
Older people who are from similar environments, and they always want to like try to find a way to put an end to the and everything. But then when I talk to the younger dudes, a lot of times
they ass lying, talking about some incriminating themselves on interviews. Look, for we is the ops for. I don't get no. We is they ass for. So tell them we is for. That's what we doing to the ops.
But you see what I'm saying though? Do y'all see what I'm saying when I say John Gotti be disappointed? Because like, bro, y'all are literally giving the feds all the information that they need. Don't nobody gotta tell on y'all. Y'all telling on y'allself. Like, y'all don't understand that though. Y'all don't understand that until y'all, you know, then y'all, you know, like Young Thug trying to find somebody to say, oh, he snitching, he ratting. Come on, man. Tighten up.
For when they look at us, yes.
Adam22 attempted to give Von.
Yeah, I don't even listen to Lil Dude music because I know he's not gonna last long. Not even gonna lie. I don't even listen to his music because I know he's not gonna last. Boy, they gonna get right up on his ass. He steady playing with them niggas. Hey man. Yeah, hey, ain't nobody, hey. Tough niggas die.
An opportunity to handle the situation and say that he wasn't really out there eliminating his ops and what he said was just a figure of speech. But Von reaffirmed his claim that he and his team were ops. How dumb do you have to be?
But when you say we, you're not saying that you personally want to be involved in anything like this, right?
We team, whatever you want to call it. We I don't have to talk about these interviews if an interview gonna get me locked up, let me know now, cause I'm going to trial as soon as they say, yeah, we got this evidence from this interview. If y'all don't get y'all dumb ass on.
And there is sufficient proof in support of his claims. He reportedly mentioned all of this in one of his tracks called Flame Out. The lyrics said, when I chased him down, I got up close, I asked, where the f was you going? Beat up his ride, left his shit all on the side. His head was honking the horn. We on camera play that shit back. We watching this like a and you be trying too hard. That's why I'm turned, not burned. I don't gotta force it. On God, they ain't believe me. More evidence is revealed in the surveillance video. The shooter in the Anton Benoit shooting video is seen getting out of the vehicle first, wearing a mask, jeans, and a hoodie. Vonoff1700 had previously posted a similar video on Instagram wearing the same clothes. Moreover, he dropped another track named SOB and allegedly self-snitched there as well. The lyrics go like this: when me and Lil 3 be sliding, I bounce first. That's what we normally do. And I seen this with my eyes, but we got it in camera. We got an extra view. When Toss Gang slide, it's only us. It ain't no extra crew. Every time it went down, you could go ask, I up in blue, I be first to shoot. You ain't gotta put me on point, cause I already knew. Many also argued that Von couldn't have been present.
See, like he hard, but I won't listen to him. I won't listen to him because, like I said, bro, he ain't gonna make it long, bro. He ain't. They gonna book him. I ain't gonna say he gonna get cracked. I'm gonna say he gonna get booked because he killing niggas. he knocking niggas off. So shit, but nigga, they gonna book him. They gonna book him.
During the shooting because it took place at the south side of Chicago and he comes from the west. It's not a strong argument, and some of his lyrics in SOB proved that. He claimed, I just gotta load the ops outside, we sliding, now Trina clicked with the ops, we coming your way, we sliding south. If he wasn't involved in the shootout, why would he say these things in his song? Something to think about. Another item that could link Von to the Anton Benoit hit is the car that was used, which was a Dodge Durango. Von said that he was not using them anymore when he spoke with Adam 22 on his podcast. He was arrested for stealing cars before.
And the cars we be stealing, is some of the cars I don't even get in no more. Like RT Durangos, I don't get in them cars no more.
And the funny thing is, no one uses legit cars when they're about to go someone. They mostly use stolen cars, and it's possible that the car that was present during the Benoit hit was stolen, although there isn't any hard proof that Von stole the Durango and used it for the Benoit hit. People on social media find it absurd because he mentioned using the same sort of car when he went on the podcast. But it all boils down to one question. Why did Von take such a drastic step? Well, in order to figure out why Von would have had such a breakdown, we need to go into his career history and trace all his enemies. Vonoff1700 came from the west side of Chicago. Rappers like Chief Keef and Lil Durk began exposing what was truly happening in the trenches in 2011, leading some fans of the genre to believe that the South Side was the most violent area of the city. Not as many well-known rappers lived on the West Side, but life on the streets was no less vibrant. Von's mother tried to keep him out of trouble and didn't want him falling off into the trenches, but he went to the streets anyway. Von's uncles frequented the streets and ruled them, and Von always wanted to hang out with them. Even as a young child, Von said he would be hanging out on the corner with his uncles and their friends, so he was always aware of what was going on in the streets. One of Von's uncles was killed when he was a child, and his mother decided to move the family to Atlanta a few years later. The Austin community, which is located in one of the deadliest areas of Chicago, has been one of the wildest places on the West Side since the 1970s after crack cocaine turned the streets into a war zone. At the age of 14, Von relocated to Atlanta. However, after a few years, he returned to Chicago and immediately entered the trenches. He is now a part of the Toss Gang, governed by the Four Corner Hustlers. Chief Keef, Lil Jojo, and the other guys that started the drill wave were largely black disciples and gangster disciples. But there are more vice lords on the west side of the city where Von Off came from. Sang Gang is one of Toss Gang's biggest ops. Sang Gang isn't so much a set as it is a movement that started after a number of outrageous vice lord settings from the mafia clicked up. No one really knows when the rift between them started to deepen, but their dispute has been going on for years. And by the looks of it, they won't leave it past them so easily. And now comes the interesting part. Reports say that Anton Benoit was affiliated with the Sang Gang. Vonoff1700 is thought to have been one of the shooters, especially after he made those atrocious claims in the podcast. If you recall correctly, Von stated that he would never put an end to the bloodshed because he lost his family to this rift. And there are rumors circulating that someone connected to the Sang Gang killed his uncle back in the day. Von also revealed to DJ Small Eyes that his best friend passed away when he was 16.
But do you have a best friend by any chance?
Yeah, but he dead though.
And care to share that person's name?
His name was Anton. He died when we was young. He was like 16.
There's no information about what happened around that time, but some believe that Sang Gang took, or at least tried taking the lives of people Vonoff called his homies. During the interview, he claimed that the Toss Gang isn't the only enemy the Sang Gang has. In fact, they have multiple beefs with other gangs on the west side, and they have sided with the Sang Gang to size them up.
Everybody else is clicked up with our op, like, everybody, like, you can't name one of our op that's not clicked up. Yeah, they might say, yeah, we not clicked up, but on bro, they is clicked up.
In June 2024, one of them killed Von's homie Muck Money from the Toss Gang. It's unclear what caused this to happen or who was responsible for the hit, but he wasn't the only friend of Von who was snatched away from the rapper in 2024. On Von's birthday, a guy from the Toss Gang named Michael overdosed on fake drugs and passed away. It must have been tragic for the rapper to lose a friend so unexpectedly, and that too.
Hey, dude getting fat. That little dude Vine, off 17, that little dude getting fat, bro. somebody in his camp need to tell him to stop eating or go on a diet or something. This starting to get out of hand.
On his birthday, some fans believe Vonoff1700 is exaggerating in the media and isn't really all that involved in the incidents he portrays. His appearance with the thick glasses also makes him look innocent and completely harmless. But Von himself said that appearances could be deceiving.
They think I'm a goofy because I wear glasses. Like, that's the dumb. Just because I got on glasses, they be blowing me with that shit.
The glasses are a new addition to his appearance through, and possibly not a defining factor of his true personality. According to Von, he only began wearing them in 2021. However, after being arrested and breaking his only pair, he returned to making music and shot his first few videos without them. Eventually, he got another pair, which some fans noticed and commented on. But Von claims he doesn't really care because they make him stand out, and a lot of girls like him because of his cute and innocent appearance. Now, coming back to his originality, other Chicago rappers have also made comments about whether or not Von is legit. Another rapper from the West Side interviewed on No Jumper and said that even though Von's lyrics are all fluffy and he's not really an intimidating killer like he portrays in his songs.
So why y'all letting that lying, goofy ass man come on here just lying, bro? Bro, if y'all think that man hurt an ant, bro, you is crazy, my boy.
But this rapper came from a rival gang, and Von had already diced him in multiple interviews by this time, including the one with Adam22. Von's career history says that he didn't really get active until he was 16. Even after he moved back to Chicago when he was 16, Von continued to move between Chicago and Atlanta. He took up rapping after dropping out of high school, but he didn't really take it seriously. Von claimed he had wanted to play basketball back in the day, but he stopped in the 9th grade and started rapping instead. His brother SBG Brick had already started rapping at the time, so Vannon picked it up as well. Around that time, he started stealing cars too. He said that the crime usually didn't come with crazy repercussions because the cops let them go with a slap on the wrist. But one time, he sold the wrong car and had the possibility of being jailed for years. In that case, Von and his friend stole a car, but they were unaware that the vehicle was linked to 14 armed robberies. As a result, when the police caught up with them, they believed that Von and his friend had been robbing people using that car. As a result, he was slammed with a number of absurd accusations related to the incident and could have faced a lengthy jail sentence. But eventually, he got out of trouble and only had charges for stealing the car. Von revealed to No Jumper that he changed his ways while on the move and began to take rap more seriously. He released the song, which became viral right away. But before he could even bask in his triumph, Von was back in jail. When Vonoff1700 moved, he realized he wanted to change things up while he was there. Entering the studio allowed him to stay off the streets and change his life. Von had only recently begun to take rap seriously, but the guys in the jail had already figured out who he was. Many people are unaware of Von's situation. At one point, he claims to have killed his ops, but then he claims he is no longer living on the streets or hanging out in the neighborhood. As you can see, the statements are pretty contradictory. In April 2024, reports surfaced that Von had been arrested for an unspecified offense. A week or so later, news broke that both Von and his brother SPG Brick had been set free. It's unclear what the charges against Von were related to, but many believe Van could be charged with the Anton Benoit hit. It's unclear what kind of evidence the police currently possess. So, does that mean that his claims might have been true? Though Von has a history of robberies, it doesn't appear that he has ever been charged with a severe crime. Despite this, there's a significant probability that he had nothing to do with the shooting. Many people are attempting to link Von to Anton Benoit's murder, but there isn't any concrete proof. While some of his lyrics seem to relate to what happened, Von's No Jumper interview prevented the police from arresting him. People assumed Von would eventually be locked away, but Vonoff1700 told Adam22 that he could say anything in an interview because he hasn't actually admitted to killing anyone. If Von doesn't become involved in any more cases, he can properly focus on his career, which is showing much promise in recent days. Reportedly, he's collaborated with G Herbo on a song. The drama surrounding Anton Ben's shooting has drawn even more attention to Von. Normally, having a murder associated with your name is the last thing you want, but if Von is not charged, it may actually be beneficial to his career moving ahead. So, what do you think of the allegations? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. See you soon with the next story.
So that's smart because like he said, he can say anything. But what he's failing to realize is it's not music, so you can't say it's your art or nothing like that. Them still your words. Get it? So with them still being your words, they can still technically use them against you. It's just to be a little harder for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I said, I don't listen to him. he got to give me a couple years. I got to give him a couple years with him being alive still and him still being free as a free man and all that. I need a few years first. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because rappers been dying and getting long sentences lately. So, nah, he got to show me. He got to show me he gonna be around for a few years before I really tap in with his music. I don't even want to react to nothing for real. I mean, I will, but I don't want to. So. But that's it for this one, man. We done. We knocked it out. Video number 2. I told y'all I'm not playing. When I'm saying I'm back, I'm back. So remember to do the big things. Like, share, subscribe, comment. And I'll see y'all on the next one. You dig?